So Post Malone is teasing a return to hip hop after spending
hell no.
the last few years focused on country music. Hear me out, brother B. Hear me out. Now, every time Post Malone shifts genres, it reignites the debate over whether hip hop is a place artists can freely leave and return to, or whether those moves actually carry any lasting cultural significance. I'm gonna show you a video of the snippet, B. I got you. And then we're gonna go into a couple questions.
Oh,
okay?
so you got some songs?
It's just a real quick snippet just to get your blood pressure up, and then we'll go right to it, okay? I'm coming right to you as soon as we get done.
That's country music.
I'm coming right to you, brother, because I feel like you about to
that's country music. That is not hip hop.
But look, let me pose this question for you, then I got you. All right. So does it actually matter culturally when artists like Post Malone leave hip hop for another genre and then come back? Or has music become so genre fluid that these moves no longer mean anything beyond marketing?
That's what it is.
Is that what it is?
Because Post Malone he's put himself in one of those lanes where, you know, there are artists that you can't really say what they are.
Okay.
Like Anderson .Paak, to me, I can't call him an R&B artist. I can't call him a hip hop artist. I don't know what that man is. He just makes great music.
I think it is fusion rap.
Fusion rap?
It's like the modern day what people call hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, actually, it's not what we would call hip hop, but it is what everybody else would call hip hop because it's got a beat and he's kind of sing rap into it. You know, like
I'm not mad at him though, because that doesn't sound like a hater when you say fusion rap. It just sounds like a subgenre or something where it's like it lays in between whatever. I'm not mad at
like
that title
rock
myself.
and roll and alternative.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
It's safe rap for people that ain't really hip hop fans.
I think this when Post Malone's fans are going to eat this up.
Yeah.
You know, is this something I'm going to rock with? Probably not.
I mean, this is what Post Malone does, and he's also coming off of a lackluster tour that has not been selling out, and some of those places have had to cancel the show because he's trying to tour these stadiums and things of that nature. And for a while, it was working. So now he's got to try to get back to what he was doing, what introduced himself to the people, essentially. And now he's pivoting back to hip hop. And it's just one of them things that, I mean, we see this all the time. We've had this conversation about him and Miley Cyrus,
yeah.
you know, other artists that do this hip hop or hopscotch back and forth into hip hop whenever they need to sell a record. This is par for the course, man. And again, he's making this music for people that identify with these raps and aren't hip hop fans. We see that happen a lot. I mean, there's a lot of people that listen to rap only from certain people.
Right. Those good old boys don't like that jungle music.
Listen, man. And that's just what it is. I mean,
he right.
At the end of the day, and then like you were saying, it's country music. If you listen to country music now, it has a hip hop vibe to it because they figured out that's what was going to sell those records.
808s.
Yeah. Kind of rappy, singy, honky tonk type shit.
I think it hit different back then. I don't think it hits the same now.
What do you mean by that?
I don't think people care like they did back then. I really don't.
Well, you got to think too that fans of this type of music are fans of that type of music. So it doesn't matter what that artist does. They like what that artist does. Mm-hmm. We're not going to be picked up because of what he's doing and all of that shit. It doesn't matter.
I just don't think the outrage is the same now as it was.
The outrage sits in this
10
room.
years, 15 years.
Exactly what Terry said. Who does the outrage come from? It doesn't come from Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
So
it comes from us sitting in this room because he is literally
shitting,
taking something, saying it sucks, and then coming back to it just to make more money off of it.
I guess what
we have a problem with that, but
I guess what I'm saying is
Sebastian doesn't.
Yeah, the people who like him in the rhinestone suits and all that, and drink Bud Light with him, they don't care nothing about this.
I guess what I'm saying is,
you don't think we care anymore?
No, it's not that we don't care anymore. What I'm saying is our reaction was different back then versus now. Now, me at my age, I'm like, all right, I guess that's just what it is.
Well,
I'm not picketing against him. I'm not for trying to save the culture. I ain't at that age anymore. It's like, all right, this is what it is now.
It's part of society.
That's what I'm saying.
We're desensitized to the bullshit.
Fair enough.
Essentially.
Fair enough.
And the disgruntledness lives in this room amongst other rooms that listen to what we deem as real hip hop and real rap music and aren't fair weather fans of, oh, this dude knows how to rap.
Yeah.
And he can do country. And I actually like this guy and I'm going to buy a ticket. We're not buying tickets to go see Post Malone.
Yeah, I was about to say, who was picking in Post Malone shows anyway? Nobody was.
I just honestly think, one of the things that pissed me off about Post Malone is not that he made the switch, because I'm like, it's messed up. I kind of expect that. That's par for the course as far as a lot of times how white people get involved in black art. Mm-hmm. And then they're like, oh, let's go back. Let's go on this side of the money where the real money's at. That has been happening a lot. Has happened a lot. My issue was, and I don't know if you guys, I think everybody in this room remembers when he decided he could speak on hip hop and its cultural relevance.
That was it.
And what the songwriting really means. And it was like, you are not in a position, Post Malone.
That it didn't have any emotion.
Yeah, you're not in a position to make any sort of judgment or take a stance on what hip hop is or is not.
Right.
So that's part of the reason that I've never really heard him speak on those statements and whether he would try to clarify, but at the same time, I don't check for Post Malone in that way.
True.
Because he's definitely gonna make a pop slap here too soon, I'm sure.
That's where the contentions come from. That's why we have the stance we do about it, is because of what Jay Moore just said. Most people don't care about that.
No, they don't care at all.
That is a pop slap, though.
Quite frankly, I'm not a Post Malone fan. Never have been.
Right.
I can't say that he doesn't make good music. They know how to formulate some shit that works.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously he's trying to get back to whatever that is, and I still will not be buying it. But I will probably be forced to hear it if I go shop at any of these stores.